Welcome back, everyone. There are 80,000 people in Connecticut living with Alzheimer's disease and twice as many caregivers.
November is Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month, and we're going to introduce you to a little girl who's making a difference for her grandfather who has the disease.
We want to welcome this amazing 7-year-old girl, Riley Goff, along with her mom, Katie Meincke, and Laura Hoffman from the Alzheimer's Association Connecticut chapter. Thank you all for being here to tell us about this special story. Riley, I want to start with you. You wrote a book. Tell us why you wrote this book for your grandpa.
To tell other people what I like to do with my grandpa when he had Alzheimer's.
And tell us some of the things that you did like to do, Riley.
We like to color and walk and sing.
And sing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. We love
my
that.
grandpa played the banjo.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful. We love that. Katie, when did you notice things were changing for your dad?
About 7 years ago, he just started forgetting stuff, asking the same question a lot. He was sleeping a lot more. So he got diagnosed at 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
And how old was he? Or approximately?
He was 73.
Okay.
Okay, that's fairly young.
Yeah.
But that's not uncommon now, is it?
No, I mean, age is our largest risk factor for those to develop the disease, but we are seeing, certainly individuals in their 50s and 60s being diagnosed. So really education is key, and getting in there to speak to your doctor when you do notice any of those changes.
Yeah, so if someone is noticing changes and they're watching at home, like, you just go to the primary care at first and say, I'm noticing these changes. Are there tests you can take?
Yeah, so memory is not a typical sign of aging. So again, as soon as you start to see something either with your loved one or with yourself, go speak to your primary care physician. There are tests from that point that they will utilize to diagnose the disease.
Okay. My dad is in a nursing home facility. He's okay. He's got a little bit of dementia, but there is a woman there. She's I think 63, and she has full-blown Alzheimer's, and it's such a sad, debilitating, gripping disease. Tell us, 80,000 people in Connecticut are suffering from the disease?
That is correct, and it certainly can be a very sad disease, but there's a lot of hope. We do have treatment options out there for those in the early stage of the disease, and certainly the funds raised from the walk go directly to support the research that's going on, even right here in Connecticut at UConn and Yale.
And the walk's going to happen this weekend. We'll talk more about that.
Next
but Riley,
weekend.
Yes. November 9th. Yes, I'm getting ahead of myself. But Riley, I want to talk to you because we're talking about hope and the good things, and you did so many fun things with your grandpa. I'm sure you were such a light in his life. So tell us about Alzheimer's, which is, I guess, what you call it.
That is what I called it when I was 4.5.
Okay, now you know how to say the real thing. But I think, it's probably, if you don't understand it, could be scary for kids. But instead, you're helping. Tell us about what you want other kids to know and other people.
Go ahead, Mom. Help.
You remember you said it doesn't have to be something scary. You can still have fun with your grandparent if they have Alzheimer's, right? You
Yeah.
have to play games and sing, take walks.
This says we like to build with blocks. I'm not sure what Pop-Up is making, but we are having fun. That's so awesome. I love it, and I love all the pictures. We walk up and down the driveway. I hold his hand because he's a little wobbly. That's okay. He always says, it's a nice day today, don't you think? Not too hot, not too cold. These are some really beautiful memories that you have here.
Yeah.
You have to be very proud of yourself. So Kara asked a little earlier, are you going to become an author when you grow up? Or
No.
You don't think so, right?
No.
That's so funny. But you did put it together, a good book.
You just wanted to help do this one for your grandpa. That's awesome. That's awesome. Tell us about all these baked goods.
Yeah, where is you trying to make us heavy here?
So these I made.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So these and these I made. The rest I didn't make.
Tell them what they are.
So these are everything cookies. So like
Okay.
caramel, oats, chocolate
Those
chunks.
sound perfect. We'll look
And
at
then these are Rice Krispie treats.
Oh
Wow.
my
And
goodness
then
gracious.
there's chocolate chip cookies.
Well, we can have cookies, we can walk. I just want to make sure we get time to talk about that because people can join you at Rentschler Stadium on November 9th. So again, that's the Alzheimer's Walk to End Alzheimer's. Thank you all for coming. I want everyone to come out to this walk.
Katie, Laura, Riley, we can't thank you enough for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So good. We'll see you again soon, right? Good luck at the walk. We're hoping for good weather.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, right?
ALZ.org. Make sure you register. Thank you. We're so
you.
proud of you. Awesome job. Awesome job.
Thank you. And I love your pink. I love your purple teddy bear too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.